Covering the cost of chronic medical conditions is not getting any cheaper. Here with us this morning is Cathy DeWitt Dunn of DeWitt Dunn Financial Services to explain how the pandemic has had an impact on that process and how you can plan for healthcare costs.
You know, long-term care is such a personal thing for me because I had a family member that suffered from Alzheimer's and dementia, and it was in a facility. And I think it's very important to take a look at what your options are. And, you know, there is an estimated that, 70% of people over the age of 65 are going to need some form of long-term care help later down the road. And the average cost here in Texas is for a private room is $6,388 a month. So we really need to take a look at long-term care. And one of the challenges that we have right now, Terrence, is the fact that with the pandemic, it used to be easy to get long-term care insurance, but because of the pandemic, rates have gone up. It takes a little bit more time to get coverage. So you definitely want to take a look at what all your options are.
For those who aren't really necessarily familiar with it, what is long-term health care, and how do we know that's something you'll need to try to plan for?
That's a great question. Long-term care insurance really helps you with all the medical costs later down the road, whether you can't perform 2 of the 6 daily living activities or you suffer from Alzheimer's. And it covers the cost of nursing home care, whether you're in a facility or if you're homebound.
As far as planning for this goes, what sorts of things can those families start doing now to make this easier down the line?
Well, first of all, it doesn't cost anything to apply for long-term care insurance. And when we sit down with our clients, we just discuss all the different options. There's indemnity plans, there's also reimbursement, there's unlimited benefits, and there's concierge services as well. So you have to take a look at your budget and see what you can afford, and then also disclose all of perhaps your medical conditions and things of that nature, so that you know exactly what company may be appropriate for you to apply for. And, we have a lot of people that reach out to us. You can always just text us today at DeWitt and Dunn, and we can kind of walk you through the process and help you. Once again, there's no cost or obligation. But it's really important because, like I mentioned previously, you're either going to pay later down the road at a higher cost, or you can go ahead and cover that cost today.
As far as Social Security goes, that can be part of the strategy as well.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you take a look at full retirement age, if you went ahead and took your benefits at age 66 or 67, you might shortchange yourself. So if you wait until at 70, you're going to get an 8% bump each and every year. So that's going to help you as well. You can also take a look at making sure that you're contributing to a health savings plan right now, because that money is actually growing along with market conditions. And when you go to need it, you can actually pull that money out and it's going to be tax-free. So the biggest thing is you need to sit down and have a plan in place and work with a financial advisor that can walk you through all the different options. I mean, if you think about it, 70% of people over the age of 65 are going to need long-term care insurance, and Medicare isn't going to kick in for that. So you definitely need to go ahead and plan for that today. And, who knows what we could see in the future. The pandemic obviously caught everybody off guard. And I can tell you a lot of people, as we know, really needed health care, and then whether it was at home or in a nursing home, by planning ahead of time, they were covered.
All right, Cathy DeWitt Dunn, thank you so much for your time. Always a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Terrence. Have a great day.